this crisis has still hit us very, very hard, and the impact will be felt for a long time, particularly, I'm sorry to say, the impact on our people. There are clearly some green shoots domestically. We're planning to be back to 40% of our pre-crisis domestic flying during July, and hopefully more in the months that follow. But we all know that we will be living with COVID-19 for some time, and recent events show we can't take a low infection rate for granted. It is very clear that international travel is likely to be stalled for some considerable time. IATA, the peak body for the airline industry, says it will take more than 3 years for global travel to return to 2019 levels. The actions that we're taking will have a huge impact on thousands of our people. This is something that weighs very heavily on all of us. This is something that we don't make a decision on very easily. But the collapse of billions of dollars in revenue leaves us with little choice if we are to save as many jobs as possible longer term. Many of the 6,000 job losses we've announced today are people who have spent decades here. They're people we know personally. They are people that we know for a long time.
I reach out to those Qantas employees, not just those who obviously will be no longer with the company. We'll be there to support them through the many other programs and to assist them as they look for new opportunities in other parts of the economy as the Australian economy builds back. And we had the news obviously today with the IMF pointing out once again that relatively speaking, that Australia, even though we have these terrible job losses, is making its way better than almost any other developed economy in the world. And that's where the hope comes from, because the hope says that we're on our way back. And as hard as these days are, there are better days ahead.